everybody, it's Laura again, and this is Nutrition Power by Spanbauer. Hey, welcome back. I really took a little bit of time, had to regroup. I don't know, that's what I did. I think I regrouped. But today I want to go over, it's not really like an official top 10, it's my top 10, because even as a dietitian, like sometimes I'll be like, oh my God, that is so cool, I didn't know that. And because I'm all about, spreading fun knowledge as well as informative knowledge, I figured I would just let you know what my top 10 is. So in no particular order, although the number one is my number one because I think it's so cool. Okay, so number 10. Cholesterol is only found in animal products. So when you see on the side of a peanut butter jar, peanut butter, all natural, no cholesterol. Well, guess what? Never had it, never will. So, yeah, put that in your little pocket and take that with you next time you want to impress somebody in the peanut butter aisle. Number 9, did you know that we use opaque containers and cartons for milk because UV lights destroy riboflavin, which is a vitamin that's in milk. But in order to preserve that vitamin, we have to protect the milk from sunlight. So that's why they're opaque or they're in containers. Yeah, I know, it's a good one. That's a good one. Oh, there goes my husband again. No, keeping open up that door. Keep it. Number 8 in my list is, did you know that the amount of glycogen that is stored in your liver and in your muscles is equal to about 2,000 calories? So, if you ever find yourself, without any food, you got calories or you got carbohydrates to break down for energy for one day. That's right, one day. Use them wisely. Number 7 is, did you know why the vitamins are named alphabetically? Because that was when they had thought of the way to title the different vitamins. They said vitamin A, vitamin B, vitamin C, and then they realized, oh, hold on. There's some vitamins that are actually part of the B vitamins. So they had vitamins named all the way up to H, and like vitamin F was actually found to be a fatty acid. Vitamin G was found to be riboflavin, and vitamin H was renamed biotin. So, yeah, I just thought that was kind of interesting. Again, you can probably bring that up at a little cocktail party, maybe a little soiree. Number 6 is, the map of the tongue that they do where it tastes sweet on the tip and sour is on the sides and all that. Yeah, no, not accurate. Nope. Should not even be using that anymore. Not that I'm thinking anybody really does use that, but you have taste buds all over your tongue, evenly distributed, and the only place that you do not have any sense of taste is right down the middle of your tongue. So it's not as if you have to taste something that if it's sweet, it's only tasted on the front of your tongue. Nope. Put that one, in the garbage. So my next tidbit of information is number 5, if you're keeping track. And this deals with vitamin C and scurvy. And when sailors would go out during different voyages, they would come down with scurvy, which is a vitamin C deficiency, which we now know. But there was a doctor who wanted to do an experiment to see, why is it that when people were sailing in the Caribbean, they didn't have this condition of scurvy, but when they were in other parts of the world doing their sailing, they would come down with scurvy. So he set up an experiment where he had different ships that would have individuals on there, and they would be drinking either lemon, or they would be eating lemons, they would be eating oranges, drinking seawater, drinking vinegar, and drinking sulfuric acid, which, who got on that crappy boat? That would have been horrible. Oh, hey, yeah, you guys get the sulfuric acid. Yeah, It was diluted, but still. Yeah, so, but, and then it took like 50 years to even get any of that studies then implemented where they would have limes on board in order to help prevent scurvy, and that's why they were called limeys. Yeah, that's right. Yep. Impress your boss. Yeah, that's a good one. Let's see, number 4. If you go on a low sodium diet, or you have to go on a low sodium diet, and you might think, oh my gosh, things are going to taste so bland because you salt up all your food. The less salt you use, the more accustomed your taste buds become, and you actually have a heightened sense of a salt flavor than you would have had prior to. So that's good news. If somebody has to have you, if somebody wants you to go on a low sodium diet, it's not the end of the world. It's not. Number 3. When you're out drinking and you have a hangover, you're hungover because of dehydration of the brain. And I just learned this, which I thought was kind of interesting. But it's actually your brain that becomes dehydrated. And then when you start to drink fluids again and your brain starts to rehydrate, that's what causes the pressure and the soreness, is the rehydration of those cells. I know, that's pretty cool. So remember, drink and then have water. Drink and then have water. That's the rule I go by. No, it's not. Number 2, we are getting down there. Yeah. Okay, so number 2, I don't know who did this, but I find it incredibly disturbing that your small intestine is about 20 feet long, only weighs about 4 or 5 pounds. Yeah, empty, I'm sure. So 4 or 5 pounds, and if you take the small intestine, inside the small intestine are villi, which are the finger-like projections that allow for absorption of carbohydrates, fats, proteins, vitamins, things like that. If you take the small intestines, or if you take the small intestines, and you spread them out between the villi and the microvilli, it would cover 1/3 of a football field. I'm not sure who was in charge of that particular study, but it might have been Hannibal Lecter. I don't know. But I just thought that was kind of cool because, I don't know, who's spreading out somebody's intestines? I don't know. Okay, so, all right, so then number 1, this is my favorite bit of trivia, tidbit of information, that if you are in the tundra and you come across a polar bear and it's you or the polar bear and you end up killing the polar bear, do not eat its liver. That's right. This is the most practical advice that you could ever receive from a nutrition professional. Do not eat the liver. The reason why? Because 1 gram of polar bear liver has 24,000 to 30,000 IU, international units, of vitamin A. And for the toxic level for a human is 10,000 IU, international units. So the toxicity level of eating just 1 gram of polar bear liver can kill a person. So yeah, I know, right? You know what, that is just going to come in so handy, I'm sure. One day you're going to be like, oh my God, that girl Laura, thank God she told me about the polar bear liver. Okay, so that was my top 10. Those are the things that I find interesting. If you have a tidbit or a little bit of nutrition trivia that you want to share, please list it below, and yeah, I'll address it, and yeah, we'll go from there. But also, and I'll have some resources and stuff listed so that you can read more about, I don't know, just the 10 that I discussed. So yeah, hope you have a great day, and I'll be back. All right, see ya.